This anonymous submitter was driving her Model 3 in New York when she was brutally attacked. She was driving home from work and had just used the passing lane to overtake two other vehicles when she noticed another car entering the highway. Naturally, she stayed in the passing lane to give the incoming driver room to enter the highway, but that's when she noticed a Honda weaving through traffic before zooming past her. Our submitter told us she flashed her high beams to tell the Honda driver to slow down before he quickly swerved in front of her, then slammed on his brakes and blocked her from continuing. As she came to a sudden stop, she was almost rear-ended by the car behind her. The petulant child then got out of his car and proceeded to kick the Tesla's front lid. But that first kick seems to have hurt him more than it hurt the car. Our submitter made several attempts to back away from the guy, and even though the driver behind her tried to give her room, she couldn't get very far. Once he sped off, she called 911 and reported the incident. She's now waiting for a service appointment to have the damage to her Tesla inspected. Who stops in the middle of a highway at night before attacking a lone woman? This guy, I guess. I'm sure we can come up with lots of jokes about his broken tailbone, but this situation was far from funny. Let's hope he isn't allowed behind the wheel for a long time. Trains crushing Teslas, collisions crushing Teslas, and Sentry mode crushing criminals. We've got a lot of crushing lined up in this week's episode of
Wham Baam, Teslacam. I hope you're satisfied.
Harrison was driving his Tesla in Australia when he passed a flashing sign warning him to look both ways and give way to trams. Well, Harrison didn't do that. Harrison crossed the tracks right as a tram appeared, and it crushed his Tesla against a pole. First responders arrived quickly, but thankfully nobody was hurt. The same can't be said for Harrison's Tesla, which was so severely damaged that his insurance provider decided it was cheaper for them to cut him a check for a new car than it would be to pay for the repairs to this one. Harrison admitted to the police that he'd failed to yield to the tram, and he said they were very quick to write their report. Given the number of warning signs, we're guessing this wasn't the first time they'd had to respond to a tram collision at this intersection. Brandon and his wife, along with their roommate, were headed east one night, and Brandon told us he was paying close attention to the road ahead of him. All of a sudden, a vehicle with no lights appeared headed straight toward him in his own lane. Brandon tried to steer out of the way, but the other vehicle still impacted the side of his Tesla, sending it spinning while the other car flipped over. Brandon went to see his Tesla at the junkyard a few days after the collision. Let's listen to his own words as he surveys the damage.
So here's my car at Fillmore Towing in Fillmore. Door's completely gone in the rear. There's the seat. Trunk's been torn open.
Firefighters, paramedics, and law enforcement all responded to the scene. Incredibly, nobody suffered anything more than minor injuries. Brandon told us he's thankful that he and his passengers were in a Tesla when this happened. Overrod and his wife were on their way to a new yarn store in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. As they turned left at an old church, they heard a loud noise behind them. When they looked back, they watched a Range Rover plow into a barrier in front of the church steps after rear-ending a pickup truck. Like any good Tesla driver, Overrod pulled over to help. Together with around 20 other people, he helped direct traffic and rendered aid to the involved drivers. Police arrived within minutes of calling 911. The driver of the Range Rover was shaken up, and Overrod told us he was taken to the hospital with injuries that appeared minor. Overrod wanted to shout out his wife, and he told us they watch Wham Baam Teslacam together every Sunday. If enjoying our latest episode as part of your weekend routine, help us reach 1 million subscribers. We're so close! Atticus's son Ian was driving their Model Y in Greenville, South Carolina when Ian yelled, "There's someone in the road!" Ian slowed down and swerved around the pedestrian while Atticus immediately called 911. The operator told Atticus they'd already received multiple reports. Atticus saved the Teslacam footage before checking the news. Thankfully, they couldn't find any reports of collisions involving a pedestrian. This is actually Atticus' second submission to get featured. His last one was sent in about 2 years ago after he dropped his son's bicycle on the highway during a camping trip. We are glad to see that Ian has grown up, and now he's the one driving the Tesla. This submitter was shopping for groceries with his son. When they returned, they discovered their Model Y had been tagged by a vandal. After reviewing his Sentry mode events, our submitter discovered the vandal had spray painted his Tesla just minutes before he'd finished shopping. He called the police, and they told him this wasn't the first time this had happened in the area. The officers were also upset because they were Tesla owners too. Thankfully, the genius criminal had made sure to get his face and his license plate number recorded by Sentry mode. Jim was sitting in his Model Y when he spotted a loose cart heading straight for a lady's Toyota.
His name is John C.
What a smackdown! This is better than WWE. Jim launched out of his car to intercept the cart, but a stumble right before he reached it caused him to make an epic tackle. Along with this Sentry mode footage, some cuts and bruises on his knees are proof of his heroism. The Toyota driver was visibly thankful, as was another woman who approached Jim to thank him. Okay, she might be his wife, but we're not sure about that. Either way, this was intense. I think Jim has earned a place in the Wham Baam Hall of Fame for that incredible maneuver. At last, the cart demon has been defeated, temporarily at least. Thank you for your service, Jim. A Wham Baam hat is headed your way. Andre's Tesla was charging when he received a notification on his phone informing him that charging had been interrupted. He quickly checked the recent Sentry mode events and discovered a man had yanked out his charging cable before throwing it on the ground and kicking it aside. Andre rushed back to his car and was able to confront the guy. He took the opportunity to educate the man about charging etiquette and about not touching other people's property. Andre said the guy denied unplugging his cable, then began screaming at Andre and telling him he was going to go block a Tesla supercharger. What a strange threat to make. What would be the point of that? Ben was headed to work early one morning when he stopped for a red light in a school zone, but he wasn't really sure what he was seeing. A woman on skis crossed the road in front of him. Ben was so confused, he saved the Teslacam footage right away so he could watch it again after getting to work. Mark had legally parked his car on a street in Albertville, Alabama, when Sentry mode was triggered as a truck pulled into a driveway and dropped off a passenger. When the truck backed out, it ran straight into Mark's Tesla. The Tesla's alarm was triggered, and when the person who'd been dropped off heard it, they started to come back. The truck stopped at first, but then it took off. Mark called the police, and when an officer arrived to take a report, he couldn't believe Mark's Tesla could capture video in all directions with Sentry mode. The officer told Mark, "Your car is making my job easy." He got the pickup's license plate number from the footage, then went straight to the address of the registered owner, who admitted to committing a hit and run. The pickup driver told the officer he didn't think he'd caused any damage, but he didn't check either. The officer cited him for leaving the scene of a collision, and his insurance provider will be paying to repair Mark's Tesla. The current repair estimate is over $12,000 US, and fixing the damage should take a month. Our next submission was very confusing, but our submitter was very detailed in his account of what happened as he was entering the highway in his Model 3. He told us that a young man with curly hair driving a 2008 Mercedes-Benz E350 aggressively sped past him after he entered the highway. Suddenly, a swarm of debris impacted his Tesla. He told us the Mercedes driver had tossed some leftovers onto his Tesla's windshield, but we have no idea why. Our submitter caught up to the Mercedes to get a good look at his license plate number, just in case whatever he'd thrown had caused any damage. When he stopped, he was able to confirm that the beef and pork fat and soy sauce hadn't caused any damage to his Model 3. Still, not cool. If we play back the Teslacam footage in slow motion, it's really hard to see where the leftovers came from, but there doesn't seem to be any other possible explanation. James was driving his Model Y when highway traffic suddenly came to an abrupt halt. James' Tesla engaged automatic emergency braking, stopping just in time while chaos unfolded behind him. Incredibly, none of the other drivers rear-ended each other. Considering the speeds involved, it's a miracle this close call didn't end up being much worse. Bofa was using full self-driving in his Model Y when traffic ahead braked hard and FSD followed suit. Two drivers directly behind were not paying attention. One swerved into the median while the other locked up their brakes, barely threading between Bofa's Tesla and another vehicle in the passing lane. Since no collision had occurred, FSD kept right on going. Damon was driving home from Mount Juliet at 50 miles per hour in the rain. He'd just left his football coach's funeral, and after what happened next, he thinks he was watching over him. Damon told us he'd been asking his mom for permission to get new tires for months, and this is the day that he really needed them. Damon told us this experience taught him to slow down on wet roads. He also said he chewed his mom out on the phone right after this happened, and she let him get new tires the next day. Fabian was using full self-driving to go to a wedding. Just as FSD began passing a semi-truck, two tires suddenly came off the trailer. Parts went flying all over the road, and the paint of Fabian's brand new 2025 Model X was damaged as it was struck by debris. Even so, he realizes it could have been much worse if he'd been directly behind the semi. Fabian circled back and stopped by the semi, as did several other drivers whose vehicles had been damaged. He told us that when they all tried to talk to the driver, he didn't want to talk to them and just told them to call the police. When the police arrived, the trucker denied responsibility, and he even denied that anything had happened. These cops seemed to know all about Teslacam, and they asked Fabian to show them his footage before confronting the trucker with the video evidence. Fabian told us he thinks FSD is amazing, but he thinks built-in dash cams are an absolute must for all cars in the future. What a great way to end an episode. Don't forget to send us your Teslacam videos, and we'll see you again next Sunday for another one.